Hello, guys, and welcome to Emergently, the podcast series. I hope you are all doing absolutely fantastic today. I'm first going to apologize. I'm really sorry, guys, that I haven't had more content coming to you, but it's all about to change. Well, it is about to change in the near future. Let me explain. I have not even 2 weeks now, I have about 9 days 9 days until I have my exams for a foundation degree in business. If I don't pass these exams, I don't go into my final year, and it's going to get a little shitty for everyone. I'm only joking, it'll only get shitty for me. So I've kind of taken a back foot on Emerge Elite, and I know that's what I probably shouldn't do, but it's what I did anyway. I need to focus on my studies. I'm sure anyone out there who has studied part-time, kept a full-time job, opened a business, and still wants to at least keep part of their sanity, they might know what I mean. So this is a spare of the moment podcast for you guys. This was just, I had a bunch of thoughts going around in my head, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put it down. The whole reason of me doing this podcast was not so I can cry into a bloody microphone and you guys feel sorry for me. The whole point of it was to basically show you or allow you to experience with me how this is and how it's going to develop me as a character, how it's going to develop my business, how it's going to develop everything. I'm only 25 years old. I have a lot of life ahead of me, hopefully. And this is just a small part of it, but I hope this is going to be part of my life where it's very significant, where I'm going to look back and it's going to be very significant. So I was having all these thoughts going around in my head, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to just speak, just turn the microphone on and just speak. And as you can tell for about 2 minutes, 15 seconds, I've just chatted shit and made excuses. This is something that I should probably stop doing. And it's not like I make excuses to not work or anything. I'm very happy to work. I've always worked hard my whole life, but I'm sometimes try and, I guess, manipulate what's actually happening. So, a lot of people will probably not be aware if you actually know me in person. Well, if you actually know me in real life, but I have been incredibly stressed, and half of it's my own doing, taking on so much, having a job which is very demanding, and then trying to open up a business on the side, trying to keep my fitness up, trying to socialize, trying to study for exams. It's a lot of pressure for one person to take. And I guess the first thing I would like to do is apologize to people who are definitely closest to me for not being there, for not 100% being there, and realizing that, I am still actually only 25. And, some people would say I've taken on too much. There's too much on my plate right now. I'm being very ambitious. But then that's the whole point. That's me. Like, if you didn't know that to begin with, then I'm sorry, love, but hello. This is me. This is the girl who moved away from home at 16. She was travelling by 18. She travelled all around the world. She moved from the north of England to the south of England by 21. And, and now is an equine vet nurse. And when I first started this journey, people thought I was going to be nothing. It's, if you know me, this is the way that I am. If I have free time, I seem to just fill it. But definitely lately, I've been feeling a lot of pressure to be someone for someone else. A pressure to be the good daughter, and the pressure to be a good business person, the pressure to be a good co-worker. And along that journey, I've slightly lost myself, in the whole process. And it's not, I'm not turning around going, fuck, where the hell have I gone? But I have started to allow people to dictate what I do. And that's not me. I like to think of myself as a very independent person. I like to think of myself as very level-headed and very driven, and one of those people that no matter what happens, I will find a solution and I will make it better, whether it's for me or it's for other people. I've always said that I like to be selfish. Though I was thinking about it recently, I'm not really selfish at all. I usually, if I care about you, you take first priority in my life, and not in a way that I will ditch everything to, be there or whatever. But I take your problems and I want to share them and I want to help. And sometimes I will forget about my own problems to help other people. And some people say that's a really good thing, and some people say it's actually quite a bad thing. Everything has pros and cons, But I find every time I try and be selfish, I just can't, I like helping people. I like feeling like I'm making a difference, regardless of whether I am or not. Regardless of if you're listening to this podcast and you think that I'm doing that. I like to think that I am. Like it kind of gives my life a little bit more purpose, in a way, I know I'm getting all like spiritual and all this kind of stuff. But it's definitely, I guess, kind of what I want to say. And I know this is kind of very early in podcast to do this. But for people out there who possibly feel the same way as me, or they're a little bit overwhelmed right now and they don't really know what to do, you're not alone. This is a curve. You've got to look at life as peak and valleys, and everything that happens in your life is going to help you in the future. Let's put it in one retrospect. You could help someone regardless if it's a positive or negative thing. So, you might hurt someone's feelings, break someone's heart, or maybe you help someone get the confidence to speak in front of their class, or I don't know, something that you did, whether it's positive or negative, that you will learn from that. So let's say that you got hurt. You hope that if that ever happened again, you won't allow someone to do it. Do you get what I mean? And then if it's positive, you hope that that person will go, you know what, she really helped me out there, so I'm going to help this person out. And that's what you really hope for, regardless of whether it happens or not. Every single person you meet, every single thing that you do, it's not even going around people, it will have an effect. It will change people's life. That is why it is so beautiful to be a human being, because you can change anything at any time. Like, seriously, I look at my life as a kid and I never ever saw it go in the direction that it's gone. Even in college, I never thought that I'd even be remotely interested in business. As a teenager, I wanted to play football or basketball, something sporty. I didn't really care. I didn't expect to be so blessed that a passion of mine, which is horses, took me all around the world. I can't. Everything happens for a reason. And I guess with my whole little vent and rant, I'm going to let you guys go, because I've nearly been here for 10 minutes and I'm pretty sure you have other things to do. But I'm just going to finish on this. Don't be so mad at yourself for what you're doing. Don't. What's the best way to put it? even if you don't think you're selfish, like I don't think I'm selfish, don't be mad at yourself if you literally turn around to someone and just go, I can't have you here anymore. You are a negative influence. Or don't be angry at yourself if you turn around to someone and go, look, I fucked up. I'm sorry. It's a part of life. It's a part of changing. It's a part of growing up. You know, I mean, I'm 25 and I still feel like I'm growing up every single day. And I don't really want to grow old. So as long as I'm growing up, that's fine. So yeah, just don't be so hard on yourself. Like, regardless of what, if you're listening to this and you're about to embark on some kind of new venture, then don't be so hard on yourself and be ready for those peaks and valleys. Because, sorry, mate, but they're gonna happen. And that is all from me, Emily, the founder of Emergily. If you want to hear any more, then please go to SoundCloud and look at our podcast. I'm trying to get it on YouTube, not YouTube, I'm trying to get it on iTunes, but I just can't do it. So I don't know what to do. But yeah, if you enjoy this at any point, we'd like to hear from you. It would be amazing to hear from you. Our website is www.emergelite.uk. It's not currently open. Hopefully it's going to be open in July. But you can still sign up to the newsletter and you can still get more content from me. So if you'd like that, go do that. If not, have a fantastic rest of the day, evening, whatever you're in, whatever time zone you're in. And I cannot wait for the next installment of these podcasts to give to you. All right. Peace, love, happiness.